Hello all, hope you is goo. Welcome back to Europe Universalis 4 with Switzerland. So, I'm starting to become an independently big boy. Last time I took half of Savoy. I have got Saluso co-belligerated and we're taking on Milan. The plan will be to ignore Constance. I'll probably just piece them out to get as much prestige as possible. Same with Ferrara. But Saluso will become part of the brown fold, let's say. And France would now join the war. I actually don't want you in it, France. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to trade favours for trust. I'm going to make it that you are okay with me. And you're probably going to help me versus Burgundy, quite honestly. We're now also Tech 5. Let's put a diplomat on neighbouring countries while this war is going on. What's also great is that Milan have been losing units to attrition, so they can't even actually siege burn. Let's take them on. Let's meet in Wildstadt. Then I'll take them on in Bern. I am a little worried, though, about my units in Saluso. Don't you dare take on my Reichslaufer. I might have to abandon Saluso so I don't lose the Merc unit. One moment. Oh, I keep getting scam calls. What is going on? And yeah, I think that I'm going to be out of luck with the Reichslaufer. They may have to perish. Alas, some may perish. Unless they can hold out. Hold. We're on our way. I probably won't be able to hold, but what is this? How did they win? More importantly, how did Ferrara lose? What? You shouldn't have lost that. Not in any sense. Oh well, they lost. It is what it is. Right, we'll send the... Actually, no, all the Mercs need to recover here. Let's send the 4K. Let's send the Swiss Home Guard over to Navarra, because the Grand Company actually are doing okay. The Grand Company don't need to recover. This will siege Navarra. Then maybe I go siege Constance. You know what? Let's siege Constance first, actually, because it's a level 1 fort. I'm also going to grab Merc maintenance. That will offset my costs. And I get Merc manpower and discipline now. Now my units are even scarier. The next, of course, is Mill Tech cost. But I think I'm okay with my Mill Tech for now. I might need to work on it a little more, but that's okay. When I can, I'll put the development edict on, and there you go. Aragon are now a part of Castile. Don't think I would have had too many opportunities to have attacked Castile for land, considering that to get into the centre I need to go through coastal provinces. Again, that's not happening. I need the Fort Saluso to win here before they siege back Milan. And what are Constance doing? So why did 8k Ferraris lose against 4k, but this one's losing? Okay. Oh, because it was the Reichslaufer instead of the Swiss Home Guard, I guess. Different generals. This is also close, and they're suffering from insufficient support. Yeah, they're suffering from insufficient support. Silly Constance, get out of here. Can I grab another Merc company? I can take the Free Swiss Guard. I think what would be better is to replace the Home Guard right now. Also, they're now 8. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out the Swiss Home Guard after I wipe out Constance, and then recruit the Free Swiss Guard instead? Nah. Let's just keep going with the Swiss Home Guard. I will eventually take the Free Swiss Guard as well. This is going to get complicated with 2 different Swiss Guard mercenaries. Besides, it's not even 1527 yet. That's like the golden date for the Swiss Guard stuff. Fracciatelli heretics in Waldstadt. Aren't we feeling adventurous today? So I think the plan of action now is to peace out Saluso. Hopefully I'll be able to defend in Bern, because that's where the Fracciatelli heretics will go next. My Swiss Home Guard will reinforce to be able to start sieging down Constance. So I think what I'll do, by the way, is I'll take Tech 6 after my next Merc idea. I think my next Merc idea will take priority here. Austria want me to give back land. You can piss off. You're not going to like me this campaign at all, Austria. Remember when you loved me and had 111 relations with me? Well, now you'll hate me. It's okay. They just hate me because they ain't me. Don't worry. Everything's under control. I may have to go over limit here and just recruit another Merc company just to really stick it to these units here. Let's take a mercantilism. As mentioned, I will likely take trade ideas this campaign. So I do actually want mercantilism. Could have sworn there's an idea in infrastructure that also says provincial trade power. Perhaps not. That's fine. But hey, it does also give fort maintenance and the like, which will be very helpful. Combine that with defensive. My forts are going to be cheap AF. And combine it with Alpine defensiveness. Like, we're just going to be on a roll here. So yeah, now I need to take out the Fracciatellis. Saluso would form a coalition of just Savoy. I'm okay with that. Again, I just need to skirt around when I go to peace out Milan. That's the real issue. So Saluso can now be cored. And hey, the Alps are now brown. Excellent. I could have concentrated in Piedmont. Nah, not bothered. Again, I don't need to really use the concentrate development button. In fact, it's a very big antithesis to the plan of mine, where I'm going to take infrastructure and develop everything. I'll be honest. It'll be useful for saving some paper mana, I suppose, when it comes to coring, but even then it's not a lot of paper mana. So let's see here. Bring this down. I think I might disband the Swiss Home Guard to let it recover, and we'll take it at a higher level, and I'll recruit the Flemish company? Yeah, maybe take the Flemish company. We'll go over force limit. It's what you may refer to as a necessary evil. Again, don't worry about the fact that I'm using professionalism to hire mercs, because I currently have... Oh, I have 10 professionalism? Why? Ah, whatever. I'll be getting professionalism from merc companies soon enough, though. was going to be my point. True Republican tradition, how neat. Renaissance has appeared into Luso, so that will then spread through my land. Excellent stuff. And I now lose a lot of money each month. So let's maybe put on the development edict. Start working on more dev in Bern. I can disband the Swiss Home Guard for now. As mentioned, I'll recruit them later when I can get them for a higher amount, higher quantity of them. I can make you a no alliance with Milan. We'll transfer war reps. That's 5 prestige. That's 10 prestige. That's my mission complete for 50 paper mana. I'll wait for the other Merc army to gain some morale, and then we'll probably crash into Milan, I imagine. So let's grab. Bern have a marketplace. Sure, I can deal with that. And let's take an ordinary loan. So yeah, once my army's ready, we'll just push in. I need to be ready soon though, because they're on a positive siege. And I can't be having them siege back Navarra. I could just try it, you know. There's 12 units at maximum morale, and this has just got quite a bit of morale. Let's push in. And hey, I didn't even notice I was running Radical Reforms combo. I'm going to fire both of the relevant advisors. We'll tell both of them to get out. We will then put back in both advisors. I'm fine with that. Yeah, they're getting absolutely destroyed. Wow, okay. That was a really good get then. So now, let's take these two to Ferrara. I know that looked silly, but there's a plan. Oh, I've got zone of control via Como. I can't go into Ferrara with these yet. Okay. That's fine then. Then we just continue to loot or whatever. This needs... Oh, the 3 siege general perished. Or left the employ, but at least there's a 2 siege replacer. So I'm fine with that. I'm still losing on my treasury, but don't worry, we can make it back. I'm not concerned. I am concerned a little bit about Savoyard separatists though. But again, they can also be dealt with, so it's not a big issue. Really not so. Let's root out less corruption. I want to keep myself on a positive balance for now. Good looking balance sheet, better than is better than anything else. Want to flex the money. Plus I need to be able to afford soon a marketplace in Bern. The province does have a church. We'll build it a marketplace next. Then we'll build it a workshop. 14 dev is a decent 14 production is a decent start. Thanks, Bern. You're now 30 dev, so you can start giving me my extra splendor points from a large city. Excellent. What I might do with Milan is if I take Navarra and Como, and then I can humiliate rival, and then probably take max money, and then maybe also take war reps. And that way the coalition stays relatively small, because my coalition my aggressive expansion will burn off. Just bear in mind that I took aggressive expansion from taking Saluso. So now that's got to be rectified. That is definitely consideration to give. What I might do is I'll re-roll to keep Gerhard in charge, and the minute Gerhard leaves, I will keep cycling new people until my Republican tradition is fixed. Let's not forget I need 2 stab and 90 Republican tradition for the next Swiss mission of Recognize the Confederacy, which will then give me advisor costs and a whole bunch of claims, which is going to be really nice. Austria's got a lot of friends, but none of them are particularly great, are they? Ah, damn Empire. You still got to be a little bit careful. So yeah, once I take Como, I'll then have ticking war score. I'll bring all my troops together, fight in Cremona, then head towards Ferrara. I just want to piece them out of the war. I can get money from them, so that's okay. Yeah, I'm not going to increase autonomy in these provinces. I'm going to leave it as it is, but I will statefy this all later. How about I do Savoy now, though? Yeah, let's do Savoy now. Hold on, are these both in Piedmont? They are. Gotta wait for Saluso to become a territory before I can do the same there. But I probably will statefy this too. Nicely enough, Nice is not in Piedmont, so that will be a full state when I get my grubby little mitts on them. That's the Siege of Como. Let's go take out some units here. They're running away. Who do I catch? We're in on the 3rd. Hold on. Can we bring the game speed down? We're then in on the 4th. They go over to Parma on the 4th of October. If I go one more day, I should be able to catch the Ferraris on their own. Yeah, my country tag comes first, so our action goes before their action. Then we go to Parma. Ferrara, sorry. Hold on, I'm taking them on in heels. Oh well, I'm locked in. Let's go. Excuse me? Apologies, just needed to sneeze. Right, let's take the Milanese army out. And then we'll sit in Modena, so that I don't have to worry about their troops. And then we'll do individual sieges and get Ferrara out. Right, you're going to Pavia. When they retreat, they shouldn't retreat into lands that I've got occupied of theirs. So now, with both armies dealt with, I'll be able to siege down Modena. So then Ferrara can't make any more units. I can unit hop with the Grand Company. Front line holder. Morale damage received reduction. Nice. Good job, that guy. And then we'll sit in Parma, which will cancel their unit creation. Then I'll siege Pavia, then they're 100%ed. And they're already at low enthusiasm. Our national bank loan at 82 ducats has expired. Repay it? Extend it. Let's repay it. I want to get rid of my loans. The best way to do that is to have the money to pay it off, which I am succeeding in. So yeah, nice win. Again, I'm sure economic will make an appearance in this one. Mercenary, court, infrastructure. Then I haven't decided on an order on the next 3, but defensive, economic and trade. So I've got 6 out of 8 ideas in my head already. Again, asterisk, it depends on how long I take this campaign until. But we shall see. We'll find out together. I'm not going to be using, like, I don't think I'm going to be taking admin ideas at any point in this campaign. I'll say I don't think I am, because often it turns out that I say that and then, you know, shenanigans happen. But I don't plan for it on this one. Again, this is going to be more for the fun side of things. Then again, the money will be useful when it's a Merc only campaign. Don't forget I have set these caveats into the objectives here. Should have sieged down Ferrara before I... because I knew I was going to black flag myself, get myself in unconditional. But maybe let's just peace out Milan then. So, humiliate, max money, war reps. Let's wait till the end of the year though. So in that way, I get less people angry, because there were some people there at 51. Remember, call for pizza won't kick in yet. They've unconditional surrendered. You wait a couple months and then it will start to say call for pizza. Yeah, see, I'm only getting from attrition. So until call for pizza happens, I'll try sieging Ferrara. See if I can get there in time. Meanwhile, there's an epic showdown over here. What are we doing, my guy? You got 2 cavalry, so you probably have insufficient support. See, now call for pizza's kicked in. Also, they were actually moving to my capital. I could have just let them, not my capital, but to the Savoyard capital, Camarash. But that's okay. So yeah, we'll take a few months of war exhaustion from call for pizza. It increments itself up by an extra 0.01 extra month every month. So next month it will be 0.04, then 0.05, then 0.06. I don't think it has a maximum, but you do have a maximum war exhaustion slider. There's been a few campaigns where I've been at 20 war exhaustion for a long time. Shout outs to the Cock campaign, that springs to mind. For one. So yeah, Bern needs a marketplace. I still need the money. But what I have just realised is it's 30 dev. Let's expand infrastructure in the province. To let it give me extra income. Bear in mind that Bern itself is a lot of my income. It's giving me 1.8 ducats a month on tax and nearly a ducat a month on production already. Insane. Right, okay, we'll leave this event here. At the turn of December, I will take this event. I mean, it will automatically take the top option, so I could just leave it at max duration. Normally events stay around for about 3 months. So September, through to October, then November, then December. But before December finishes up, I'll do the peace deal. So it's fine. Everything's under control. Do not worry about it. I'm still giving less call for pizza for myself than France gave for me. From the damn 100 Years' War. Okay, it's on the 24th of this month. It should take the event. No, it's given me another month. Fantastic. So we will go on the 1st. Then I'm taking everything I want. Let's call it a day. And the coalition list is a lot smaller because I waited the extra year worth of improved relations. So now I've also fulfilled the age bonus of humiliating. And I can take Renaissance. Do I want to spend on Renaissance yet is the question. I probably should, right? But no, I'm actually going to use this money for that marketplace. And now, extra rivals. Not the Pope. Not Bohemia. Should be Austria, really. Let's make it Austria just straight up. I can get people to ally me versus Austria. Also, let's then say that is probably wise. And we'll core. Good thing I don't need bird mana right now. And we'll core Milan. There we go. Savoy no longer sees Switzerland as a rival. Mantua has entered a coalition. Gee, I sure hope they have. But now I have the option / access for different mercs. So Swiss Home Guard a 10 force limit now. Very nice. You can see I'm right on the lip of my force limit now. Instead of being over. Which is great stuff. So let's not tempt fate. I'm just going to let the money roll in. In fact, you know what? Let's just build a church. And yeah, I need to start improving relations with people. You probably also just noticed that Austria joined my coalition. I know, I am big and scary. What of it? Ah, I've got France at my back. I can also probably get somebody else as an ally as long as they're not in the Empire. Because everyone in the Empire will hate me from unlawful territory. Venice could be a friend. Swiss Navy and Army strength. Well, I'm always going to have the Navy strength be an issue. Let's look at someone random like mines. Good. I was going to say that landlocked countries shouldn't suffer the Navy strength modifier. It's only coastal nations. I.e. not us. So now I definitely will need to do a little bit of a cooldown session. Because I have taken quite a bit of a chunk. Or do I attack Burgundy with the help of France? I'm feeling like it could be take on Burgundy, you know. But I think we'll find out in a future episode because we should come to the end of this one here. So, for now, thank you for watching and I'll catch you again soon.